Welcome friends, in this video we will watch Sun Tzu's 70 best quotes about life and war. Let your plans be dark and as impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. If you are far from the enemy, make him believe you are near. Keep your friends close, your enemies even closer. The art of giving orders is not to try to rectify the minor blunders and not to be swayed by petty doubts. The many calculations lead to victory, and few calculations to defeat. Thus, though we have heard of stupid haste in war, cleverness has never been seen associated with long delays. When the outlook is bright, bring it before their eyes, but tell them nothing when the situation is gloomy. Therefore, victory in war is not repetitious, but adapts its form endlessly. See the sun and moon is no sign of sharp sight, to hear the noise of thunder is no sign of a quick ear. Victory comes from finding opportunities in problems. The skillful employer of men will employ the wise man, the brave man, the covetous man, and the stupid man. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. Hence that general is skillful in attack whose opponent does not know what to defend, and he is skillful in defense whose opponent does not know what to attack. It is only the enlightened ruler and the wise general who will use the highest intelligence of the army for the purposes of spying, and thereby they achieve great results. Those who win every battle are not really skillful, those who render others' armies helpless without fighting are the best of all. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. The spot where we intend to fight must not be made known, for then the enemy will have to prepare against a possible attack at several different points. The quality of decision is like the well-timed swoop of a falcon which enables it to strike and destroy its victim. Hence the skillful fighter puts himself into a position which makes defeat impossible, and does not miss the moment for defeating the enemy. When your army has crossed the border, you should burn your boats and bridges, in order to make it clear to everybody that you have no hankering after home. It is only one who is thoroughly acquainted with the evils of war that can thoroughly understand the profitable way of carrying it on. If his forces are united, separate them. There is no instance of a country having benefited from prolonged warfare. To lift an autumn hair is no sign of great strength, to see the sun and moon is no sign of sharp sight, to hear the noise of thunder is no sign of a quick ear. He who relies solely on warlike measures shall be exterminated, he who relies solely on peaceful measures shall perish. Practice dissimulation, and you will succeed. You can be sure of succeeding in your attacks if you only attack places which are undefended. You can ensure the safety of your defense if you only hold positions that cannot be attacked. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained you will also suffer a defeat. Move not unless you see an advantage, use not your troops unless there is something to be gained, fight not unless the position is critical. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. It is unlucky to be stubborn in the face of insurmountable odds. A leader leads by example, not by force. Let your rapidity be that of the wind, your compactness that of the forest. All men can see the tactics whereby I conquer, but what none can see is the strategy out of which victory is evolved. Earth comprises distances, great and small, danger and security, open ground and narrow passes, the chances of life and death. If you do not take opportunity to advance and reward the deserving, your subordinates will not carry out your commands, and disaster will ensue. To begin by bluster, but afterwards to take fright at the enemy's numbers, shows a supreme lack of intelligence. Every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. Anger may in time change to gladness, vexation may be succeeded by content. Attack him where he is unprepared, appear where you are not expected. Humble words and increased preparations are signs that the enemy is about to advance. Violent language and driving forward as if to the attack are signs that he will retreat. I have heard that the ancients used bows and arrows to their advantage. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear, then he will be amenable to your will. Violent language and driving forward as if to the attack are signs that he will retreat. The principle on which to manage an army is to set up one standard of courage which all must reach. One cat at the hole, and 10,000 mice dare not come out. One tiger in the valley, and 10,000 deer cannot pass through. It is best to keep one's own state intact. To crush the enemy's state is only second best. Through you we learn to be invisible, through you inaudible, and hence we can hold the enemy's fate in our hands. Know your enemy and know yourself, and you can fight 100 battles without disaster. The only chance of life lies in giving up all hope of it. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. The secret of getting successful work out of your trained men lies in one nutshell, in the clearness of the instructions they receive. On open ground, do not try to block the enemy's way. On the ground of intersecting highways, join hands with your allies. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Confucius said, "People may have the finest talents, but if they are arrogant and stingy, their other qualities are not worthy of consideration." Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. The general is the prop of the nation. When the prop is solid, the nation is strong. When the prop is flawed, the nation is weak. Rewards for good service should not be deferred a single day. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. If words of command are not clear and distinct, if orders are not thoroughly understood, then the general is to blame. The peak efficiency of knowledge and strategy is to make conflict unnecessary. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Some people think insufficiency means weakness and surplus means strength, but this impression is wrong. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. Mystify, mislead, and surprise the enemy. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. The art of war is of vital importance to the state. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Subscribe my channel for more videos. And if you liked my video, then give a thumb up and share my video.